It's the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Rams, and it's all up next.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to...
An undefeated start against a winless skin. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. Danny Gray to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the comeback player of the year after reviving his career late last season, Joe Flacco.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. It's Connor again. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Caught by Burton. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. The Rams are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns had a lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action, Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
A 55-yard attempt.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
He had the distance dial. The accuracy, maybe not so much. But from that distance, you could excuse being a little off one way or the other. The upright, it helped him there. And that really is all that matters.
He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He's got it, room to run. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Catch made by Cooks. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. And I'll talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. They send the tight end in motion left. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Picked up by the Rams! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throwing now, following the turnover. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing off the play fake here. He sends this one to the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Now looking to throw. Aguilar with the grab. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it on fourth. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. They'll throw it again. Finding Hurst. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On second down, a run with Connor. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's going to throw this one. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Rams capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And this one does not go far. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. Puts together a quality gain here before sliding to a stop. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Play action, Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Fires over the middle, caught. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. They get 37 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. They get back 8 and now have a second and much more manageable 7. From the 29. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That one's incomplete over the middle. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Completed to Hurst. And he's tackled for no gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead to 7. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bears 6.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And it's going to be 2nd down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Rams will take possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're throwing it. Got him in over the middle. Complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Rams are set to punt. Back deep, one of the great returners in the history of this league, Cordero Patterson. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes out to... And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. From the 37. Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Rams out in front. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Spencer Rattler, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We watched the veteran James Conner put together a very solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Well, their attempt to attack that deficit, it's begun in earnest, like with a capital E. What an immediate sense of urgency they created by that stellar return. This drive has begun must score for this offense. I think we all felt that way. And they sure set the tone coming out of halftime with that kick return.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Robinson sets in motion left. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Another throw for Mahomes. This throw is cut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mahomes throwing for 2. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 31. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Secures this at the 17. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Here's Mahomes now. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third-quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Rams on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hurst there to grab it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. He finds Aguilar. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Connor here from the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. They'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Aguilar with the grab. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he gets this forward to the 19. 3 yards there, and enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They'll come up 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 34. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Play action on 1st down. Finds Aguilar. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing off the play fake here. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Carry here for Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Rams are set to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He has it at the 13. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Bears are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 17-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This finds all complete. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down carry for Connor. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Quick hitter complete. And they take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Stays upright. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll try and throw it here. Finding Hurst. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams grow the lead to 7. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? Yep. No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bears 26.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by 8. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. On target to Dobbins. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
He stays up. Forced out to his right. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Throwing now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Well, and he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Rams, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. A final kneel down, and that should run out the clock. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And this should just about do it, Brock. One last kneel down to run out these final seconds.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Chicago.